Around 2009, the labs did a big community fundraiser and raised just about $50,000 to buy a set of tools, so a laser cutter, a milling machine, a small-scale milling machine, and a bunch of electronic tools.
A lot of the stuff they have here is the machines they use to make things like the laser cutter and the 3D printer are things I spend a lot of time sort of like looking at on the internet and wishing I had one type thing, and those are things that are really too expensive for someone like me who doesn't do it professionally to go out and have or whatever, and usually unless it's your job you don't have access to it. So it was amazing to see that it was right here, and I was already a member from being a member at the print shop, so it's just a matter of going in the other door, and then I had access to all these wonderful things.
Yeah, the first time I actually went through and I saw they walked over to the laser cutter, and I saw the thing like cutting out paper, and I just was amazed like of how like it did that, and started thinking of the possibilities of other things that it could cut and do. My imagination went wild.
I like the laser cutter. That's neat. You can make so many wonderful things on it.
Laser cutter, yeah. Laser cutter, I think. It's just so precise and quick. Yeah, yeah. I think so accurate, just does the job nicely, yeah.
Probably the refrigerator. It keeps water very cold. I think that's probably my favorite.
The CNC is definitely the most powerful machine here because you can make big things with it. And laser cutter. The laser cutter is cool. It's probably the thing people use the most. I think the CNC is the coolest.
I mean, I think the CNC is the most enticing. I haven't done a lot on the CNC, but it's the most enticing because you can make really big things with it. So.
Maybe 3D printers are the coolest though, but they're not the most powerful because you can make a lot of cool things with them, but only little things out of plastic. With the CNC, you can cut layers and layers of sheet metal and like make like almost anything. I feel like you could just cut layers of sheet metal out of it, and like if you bolted them together right, weld it a little bit, you just have a bicycle or something like that. I don't know, you can make big stuff like that.
The vacuum former, the vacuum former. Not a lot of people know about it. It's like a big, I don't know where it's at, but it's like a big metal machine, and you put like, let's say a piece of plastic under it, it heats up, and then after it heats up to a certain temperature, you pull it down, and then a vacuum forms around whatever your object. So let's say you have a ball, the plastic is above here, and then when it comes down, it pulls and forms around that. So I think that's kind of like my coolest tool here. It's big, metal, grungy. It's usually in the corner somewhere underneath a table somewhere, but it gets pulled out every once in a while, and they make some cool things with it.